Today we're visiting Headcorn Model Show.
So here goes Andy. So if you can imagine getting in a racing car and not having an accelerator, that's what this is. You just start it up, tune it in. So Taylor's probably half throttle at the moment, and Greg's probably bending the stick over trying to keep up with him. So a lot of aircraft here have gyro stabilisation units, the piezo gyros, the 3-axis gyros. They don't fly the plane for you, but what they do in bad conditions, they actually tend to tidy things up. Now this is what's unusual about these two. They're gyro-less. So the upper end, I put a 90 on it with a tube pop going down the top of the fuzz. It isn't me, as John says, but it does look good. You know what I like about this is when you're as important as me and you, Martin, you don't have to do anything to your own aircraft. You have someone that does it for you. We have a man that does it. As you can see, there's no shortage of power here. Very light wing loading. Although it's 120.
Doesn't go through it. I've got it back on now. We can notice a little bit of flutter on the elevator. We're going to keep an eye on that. He's going to just the pilot's obviously aware of it. He'll slow it down a little bit and see if he's okay.
Fuel them up. Let's get them out there. Both Billy and Mike, very capable pilots. I need my plane. Here we go, get ready for the next slot.
So Mike Donnelly's flying the red one. And he's known over. I don't have to egg him on, he'll do them anyway. Help yourself, Martin. We're going to fly some depth. We're going to go in there ourselves. So we've got the king of the low passes and the king of the gap. He's going to fly through again. I don't know if he's going to do it today. I'm not going to get into risky models if he doesn't want to.
Tidy display this. It's quite difficult to find a place where you can practice this at any full-size airfield. It's not something that you normally do. You very rarely see it anywhere else. There's a father and son team in Germany that do it. long, 175cc, flat twin, SFC approach, monster style. Much more power than is required to fly it. Capable of endless vertical manoeuvres. Your eye on it, it's hard to distinguish sometimes which is which. Really the first of the butterfly model. It's a sad because you slot first. It's got the register. Well, when you got that one, and just like the registration that's still going to follow something.
Yeah. I did.
Straight there front fly. So now we're handing over to the credit pilot.
You took it when we were going out.
Very nice. 120 amp speed controller.
Real well, if you think about that, if you've got a 13 amp plug, just bear this in mind, it only takes 0.75 amp to kill you, and that's got 120. So it's what we call hot.
So whilst this one's up, keep your eye on him, but we're going to give you a little soundtrack in a minute, because these two helids have got sound systems on them that are coming out. I'm going to get too close to the speaker, we're going to get some horrible feedback. But I'm told that they can do the sound system without cutting my hand off and the blades up. These helis are flying multi-head rotors, fly-barless systems. If you flew a heli probably 10 years ago, you'd have had another set of paddles just above the blades. You don't see that on these. Just a clever box of electronics that sorts it all out and lets them look a lot more scale.
So, AH-64, British version is called Longbow, but in America it's called the Apache. You
It's a ground attack helicopter. Has a 20mm
And the base as well. It's in a hole. It's also got a lot of straddling carriages, all shot doors with the tail.
Got a few more haters to do. I only have been a thing.
Like I said, TJD display has been going on for over 20 years. That's before Taylor, his son, was born. Taylor's going to be flying the F9 Panther, Grumman Panther, purpose-built.
£1,000 for
Yeah. You can't actually buy the Arrow anymore, not as a kit.
But that Argentinian creep, who was the worst captain, right?
Ready to fly, it's covered. Again, use your own radio gig.
That's a big box, John. You're not going to sneak that one.
Hope you enjoyed this video. There are lots of planes. There's planes behind me. There are lots of shops where you can buy stuff, like hundreds of pounds. If you want to come here, £10,000. Right now we've made a map with all the places that I've been to. So all you have to do if you want to go to places, you just have to find them, click on them, and they'll show all the details.